2 o'clock he wouldn't come. He was another one told me about the American consul. 2 days later, I got a telegram from the American consul asking me if I had any contact with their name and call their names to let them know. Anything they can do, let them know. So I sent him a telegram letting him know why. He sent me a letter congratulating me for being a woman and running the town of Utility. So strict, because he said anytime you want to go to the States, because he instigated that you weren't going to ever be able to get a visa. Anytime you want one, you can get one.
You showed him.
Yeah. It wasn't that I showed him that he had to respect the law. Not because I was a woman, he was to push me on his feet. And it's the guy that's still living in Utility now. I was going down by my brother's Johnny, and he was coming off the cemetery, going up the hill. And he only had on one little piece of pants, no shirt or anything. Next day I notified him to the Cabildo. He said, nobody seen me. You didn't see me. The policeman didn't see me. Where I was coming from. I said, no, son, I seen you. I told him the time it was and everything. Well, I ain't paying no multa. That's in the night. Nobody seen me but you. I said, okay, lock him up. 6 days he stayed in jail. Every day he wrote a poem about me.
Wow.
And I asked him a couple of months ago, I said, would you how one of them poems that you wrote about me, the one that gives the chief of police our kicks? He said, Miss Hester, you remember that? I said, yeah. Well, son, I'd like to get one. Okay, but he never did bring it. He said the chief of police got the kick from the man's kicks. Well, the fella that I put in jail for not coming when I notified him, he went to the States and he wrote a book.
A book?
A book.
Wow.
It's, when I seen it, it was 197 pages about the chief of police and how I ran the island. And he, at that time, he was sorry. He did what he did, but he had other ones, and he was under the influence. He didn't say alcohol, drugs, or the influence of Brian. So, I met him about 12 years later on Houston Airport. I didn't recognize him because he got so heavy, and I guess I did too. And he came up to me. He said, Miss Thompson, are you the chief of Utility? I said, used to be, son. You don't remember me? I said, no, son. He said, you taught me a great lesson. Wherever you go, you gotta respect the law, and especially a lady. I said, thank you, son. Thank you. He didn't tell me about the book.
No?
No. My Samake's daughter is married to a military guy. And I went to spend a couple of days with them. And I said, can I call Miss Oriella, a lady in Florida? Charles said, yes, Grandma. So I called Boo. Yeah. Estoy ocupado un momento, está urgente. She calls me Granny. So, my thought left. Anyway, when I would multa the young fellas for not going to school, children, for not going to school, or out on the street after the whistle was blown at 8 o'clock.
The whistle was blowing, you
We
said?
blowed a whistle at 8 o'clock. That was a deadline for children to be on the street. School children. School children. And if they didn't, wasn't on the, if they were on the street, they had to pay 3 lempiras multa. So then the parents, some of the parents that could afford it, would come and pay theirs. I said, no, it's no more multa rent. You got 2 days to clean the street. So I'd have them all cleaning all the streets, the gutters and everything. And the times that it was hot, I'd go and get them soft drinks and get them a bun, because those days it wasn't like it is now. And I'd get them a bun. Cinquito. Now I think it's 20 lempiras for a bun. So that'll tell you how long ago that was. So they'll say, well, I don't mind going to be multed. We could work on the road, cleaning the road, and still get a fresco.
They were happy about that then.
Now the older men, or when they got fined, they had to clean the cemetery. And we'd have a soldier, because then it was only 2 soldiers. One of them would go with them. And other people then would send them punch and cookies and all like that. So they didn't mind being multed.
You used to like it.
Yeah. But they were the good days. Now they were hard days, but they were good days. I remember the first strike the school teachers did in Utila. I wasn't chief of police. I didn't have any girls in the school, but I had grandchildren. And man, that was a big thing in Utila. Teachers striking. Getting so much money for wages. I went on the hill. And they were all under this mango tree. And I bid them good morning. I say, who is the director here? And they said who it was. I said, could that person come here? Son, let me tell you something. You got an education. Get interested in the children, not in the pay. Now I say, I think it's a shame and a disgrace for something like this to be happening on our little island. Now, the government can still pay you your wages whether you work or not. So I think you need to get back in that schoolroom and teach the children. Listen to it. Watch the children what they're doing. It was 2 of them that they were the ringleader of it. They hung their head. I said, I assume each and every one of you teachers here have children. How do you feel if it's a strike? We could strike for Nutella. I wish I would have been well when they marched down there, the last strike they had in Nutella, but I wasn't well.